What's going on, guys? Will's Bonsai back again, and today I'm gonna just be repotting a dwarf jade. So if you guys saw my recent short, I found this dwarf jade bonsai at Publix and it was $16, and I was like, you know, I could do a video on this, I could repot this. So it's actually crazy, fair size, and I'm excited to go pick out a pot and repot it, get it healthy and start growing in a bonsai pot. We're at the end of winter, so it's actually warm enough to keep these out for a few nights at a time. And pretty much all of these are dwarf jade. Here's the Publix dwarf jade. It has artificial rocks, it has moss in there, but yeah, this is a beautiful tree, so I'm excited to work with this and show you guys what I can do with it. So now that I put rocks on the corners just so this doesn't flap or blow away, it's not really a windy day, but it's just a better idea to have these on here in case. So for this project, I'm gonna go ahead and use this cactus succulent mix on top of a bag where I have cactus jade succulent mix. I have our fancy BioGold fertilizer. Here is the pot that I want to use for this, and this is probably one of my favorite, most beautiful ones that I'm not using right now. It's pretty big too. It doesn't look like it. But wow, beautiful, beautiful pot. Got a little bit of slow release fertilizer right here, our mesh drainage covers right here, our handy dandy rake, and our handy dandy chopstick. I also have my bag of wire and my bag of cutting tools, my little trimmers. And let's go ahead and get out some wire so we can cover up this drainage hole right here with the mesh. Try to move quick with this repot, but also give you guys some good information. So I like to cut out about that much. I have my little mesh right here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make kind of a U shape like that. I like to put it in the two center holes right there, push it all the way through, take our bottom of the pot right here, go ahead and do that, and flip it over, and you just want, I know there's holes right there to actually wire it through, but I'm not a big fan of those personally. I like to just do it like this, because honestly, that works fine. I like it like that. So we've got our pot configured right now. Let's go ahead and take this out, and look at that. Just no drainage in this big pot whatsoever. This Publix pot, $16.99, so $17. I'm gonna keep this wire around so I actually can wire the tree in the pot. So first, I'm gonna start by getting rid of this moss. The moss is real, however, these rocks are fake and glued. The rocks are glued together, and so I kind of just don't, I don't really want that. But the moss is real, and I kind of want to use that for a different project. So let's go ahead and clean this up. I'm probably going to keep that around. Let's go ahead and get all these rocks out of the pot, and it's in a fair soil. I watered this yesterday because it was looking really bad. Like, I couldn't even wait till today. So now that I got most of the rocks out, let's go ahead and do that. I'll use this kind of as a trash bucket right here. Put all these rocks in. Keep this moss around because I actually like that a lot. But yeah, those rocks are not going to cut it. Okay, so that is perfect. There's a few more rocks down there. So let's go ahead, take this out the pot, and look at that. Okay, soil's not looking bad. I explained this in the last video that you really just want to gently start at the top, I would suggest. Kinda, you're not trying to pull and rip it like that, but you just want to gently, and there's not a lot of roots on this thing either. So I can use some of this soil and blend it with some of my bonsai cactus succulent mix. Go ahead, do this around. If you really need, there is a chopstick to do a similar method where you kind of just do that. You're not trying to shred the roots, like yank, yank, yank. You're just trying to keep it like this. And wow, look at that. Look at that right there. There's not a lot of roots on this, like I said. No wonder it's not in the best health. There's not barely any roots on this thing. So I don't even think, wow. Wow, you guys can see that. Look at that whole tree, about probably 10 inches tall. No, barely any roots on there. So yeah, I definitely want to get this dried out. Not completely dry, but I'm gonna use some of the soil. I like the soil. So I got the soil. I'm gonna take some of this really rocky nursery blend right here. You guys can see there's a lot of rocks in there. Let's go ahead, dump that in there and mix in some of the soil it came with. I'm gonna put in here too. See, like that, look at that. Let's get it mixed around. Now that I got it mixed in, I'm gonna just throw in some of this Osmocote. And really this is just, I found that in a lot of jades that I buy, I find that there's a lot of this in there. So this does my plants very well, I can't lie. So now that we're getting ready to wire the tree in here, we're gonna have to wrap it around this part. These roots, it would tear them out. It would probably do this tree more harm than good. So we want to wire this in here, but not yank the roots out. So I'm gonna cut probably that much wire. Let's go ahead. See, it has wiring holes too. It's got 4 different wiring holes. So I've got the wire sticking out now, and I can just put the plant down in there. I'll probably put a little bit of soil, but let's get ready to wire it in there. Wow, and the perfect amount of soil. Look at that, just fills right to the top. It'll sink down slightest bit, but that is just ideal and perfect right there. So we've got it wired in this exact center how I want this. You know, maybe I was supposed to trim it, prune it beforehand, but around this time I'm gonna just prune it afterwards. What you can even do is jab your chopstick and nail down the soil a little bit to just get around the roots. And wow, look at that. Got our tree right here, sticking straight up. So that means I did something right here. Before I go any further, I'm gonna take some of this Bio Gold slow release fertilizer, my fancy Japanese bonsai fertilizer. Take about 1 pebble, 2, 3, just for now. We will fertilize this as the season goes on, just to make sure it doesn't fall any further. I'm gonna surround it by these huge rocks for literally just a day or 2. I know, like I said, I've done untraditional methods and people will probably clown me for this, but it's just a personal method. It will stabilize very quickly once I water it. I'll take these rocks out. After we prune it, we'll water it. So yeah, this is good right now. Let me clean this a little bit up and then I'll show you guys what cuts I want to make around this tree. Now I've got it cleaned up a little bit and I'm excited to trim it up how I want it. Of course, we're almost at official spring, so I can start keeping this outside, let it grow. All right, so in a second after I prune this really fast, I'll go water it and we'll finish this up. If I was to pick a leaf off, then 2 more would grow back. So on this side, you guys can see examples of that where there's 1, 2, 1, 2. So leaves constantly grow back. That's how you get it to form like a canopy shape. I think I could branch that out like that. So I'm gonna just keep this branch for now, wire it later. What I don't think I like is this branch right here. I'm gonna take that off, take this off. Let's go ahead and take that off. But for the most part, it was kind of already pruned a little bit. I don't know how to feel about this. All right, here we go. I kind of just want to leave it how it is and hope that this branch will come back and form a new pad right here. We're going to try to get it to branch out, but that is for the most part done in my opinion. There wasn't a whole lot to prune. Yeah, let's go ahead and water this. I'm going to take the rocks off real quick, and then yeah, that should be mostly done. Yeah, very good drainage right here. So I think that's good. I promise you guys, I know those rocks seem stupid, and you know, I could have wired it a lot stronger. If you give it like 1 to 2 weeks, it should firm up to where I don't even have to have those rocks there. It's just extra support until the roots can get established, till it dries up and starts growing more. We need it to recover first. So look at this final product. I'm gonna have to wire some of these branches out, maybe optionally trim some of these side ones off. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but for the most part, it was already well sculpted. And like I said, these rocks seem stupid, but in a week or two, I'll take them off and it will be perfectly firm in there. Even though I wired it down, it's still a little bit floppy. So this will completely form it to just stick straight up. Nice pot right here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you, Jesus, for every day. Gotta thank him. And yeah, I thank you guys for tuning in. I'll catch y'all next time.